I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch.
Okay, I'll explain. So did y'all like Maymay's dinner?
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing?
Chicken and the fries and the spaghetti.
Oh, so you liked everything. What did you like?
I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No little
chicken. I ain't never fried so much chicken in one evening, but yeah, they're coated pretty nicely.
Hey Lifer Tribe, happy Sunday and welcome to another weekly vlog, Living Life with your girl Stay. And we about to make a chicken pot pie, y'all. Don't judge me how I look, because I look crazy. I have not gotten dressed today, and I may not get dressed today, but I figured even though I might be looking a little crazy, y'all probably didn't want to miss out on this chicken pot pie recipe. So that is what we are about to do. You know, we're here in Texas, so the weather is back and forth. It's pretty warm today. Let me see what the temperature is. Let's see. It's hard to get, like, you know, you have your certain little meals that make you feel cozy, and then as soon as I plan on making it and it's like, oh yeah, it's chilly, it gets warm again. Yeah, it's 79 degrees today. Is it gonna focus? 79 degrees. I don't know if y'all can see that, but 79 degrees today. It's gonna be 82 tomorrow, 85 the next day, and we are, what's today? November 5th. So I'm making chicken pot pie today, and I thought y'all might want to join me, so I'll pick you back up when I get in the kitchen. Okay, so the only thing I've done so far was just poured my chicken broth into the pot. It hasn't even started boiling yet, and I am going to season the chicken broth a little bit with just some minced garlic and just some random seasonings, like nothing major. Probably a little green onion, so I'm gonna get that stuff together and I'll show y'all. But yeah, it's really important to get your broth boiling first so that your chicken isn't just soaking in cold broth and getting waterlogged. But you can also use water and flavor it, but I like to use chicken broth. So that's all we have going here. Waiting for this to boil. Alright y'all, so the water is boiling. Just some green onions, some garlic, and some seasoned salt in there. And then we're going to put in our chopped up chicken thighs. And I use the organic grass-fed, boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Some people like breasts, but I like thighs because they don't dry out, especially like if you're going to have leftovers or whatever. So yeah, so here we go. Just let that boil until it is done. All right, y'all, so now the chicken is cooked, and I'm gonna add a can of cream of mushroom soup to the mixture. And then, just 1 second, hold tight, a can of cream of chicken soup to the mixture. And y'all know I'm a Great Value fan, so talk stuff if you want to. Then we're gonna mix that all in like that. Once you get that mixed where everything's kind of even, then we're going to add our frozen vegetables. And of course you can use fresh vegetables. Of course fresh vegetables would probably taste a little better. But this is quick, easy, homemade-ish chicken pot pie. So this is how we do it. Alright, give me a second. Alright, so now we're going to add our vegetables. And these are just frozen, steam in bag vegetables. But of course, you don't have to steam them. And I don't ever steam them first when I'm using them, you know, in a different kind of recipe, because they're going to cook or warm up, because, you know, there's vegetables in here. And this is going to be our filling, so I'm going to let all that cook down. And I'll pick y'all back up when I'm ready to build my crust. All right, so I have the filling going, and I normally use the Pillsbury pie dough, and y'all don't pay attention to my fingernails. I tried to do them myself, epic fail. But they didn't have it, so I'm using the crescent roll. So this will be a first for both you and I. But, you know, in my genius thinking, I'm like, it's probably the same stuff for the most part. So, and did y'all know when you order groceries on Walmart now, you can talk to your shopper, like they have a text portion of it. So when they tell you that something is out of stock or whatever, you can text your shopper and let them know if you want to substitute it with something else, which is what I did. Or like if you're ordering bananas, you can let them know, like, I want them super ripe, or I'd rather have them, you know, green. I like my tomatoes super firm, like anything like that you can do. So here's my idea. We're going to unroll this crescent dough, but try to leave it as a sheet. And I've already buttered my pan. I'm sorry, y'all. So we're going to try to leave it as a sheet, because this is going to be just for the bottom crust. Because I don't know about y'all, but I like my pot pie to have a top and bottom crust. So it's working good. I actually got 2 of these, but I don't think I'm going to need 2. But, you know, better safe than sorry. So just put this in there for your bottom crust, or use the pie dough, or, you know, if you're an overachiever, go ahead and make your own crust. I'm just not a baker. I like to cook, and baking is just too exact for me, and my ADHD and lack of patience won't let me be great when it comes to baking. I'm just kind of trying to spread this out because I have more on one side than the other. Don't think it much matters, and I'm sure that banging is loud for y'all. So I'm getting ready to add just some salt and pepper to my mixture. I don't think y'all need to see me add salt and pepper, and then I'll bring it over here and we'll get this filled in. All right, so I have the oven preheating, right? So the crescent rolls say at 375, and the biscuits that I'm going to use, I think, say at 350. So I compromised and we put the oven on 365. Here's my mixture. And I'm just going to pour it on top, and it's making a mess. And what I also noticed was I did not cut my chicken evenly, and that's okay. All right. So it's full to the rim, so it's gonna bubble over. Oh, did I tell y'all? I've never made this before. So I have my flaky Pillsbury biscuits. And what I'm going to do is we're going to use these for the top. And I feel like I'm about to make a mess in my oven. I don't even know why I spoke that. Everything's going to be fine. Let's see. There we go. Popped open. Lux is like, what? That's Wallace in the background, y'all, on the phone. I told y'all he loud. So we're going to just lay these on top. There we go. And then once I get these laid all the way across the top, then whatever it is, it's no problem. Y'all heard that. I'm going to put a baking sheet under this. And I got 2 packs of these as well. And I'm going to use both. Let's see. Y'all, this is going to be good. It might not be pretty, but I think it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good. Who am I fooling? It's going to be delicious. Pop. Let's see. Let's see. He talking about the Cowboys, y'all. So that'll be one of his friends. one of his homies. Do y'all still say that? I'm just trying to put these in wherever we can. All right, so it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but let me put this in the oven. I'll show y'all when it comes out. Okay, it's just about done, but it did bubble over, so I'm glad I put my little raggedy cookie sheet under there. The one I don't care about. But it looks pretty good, and then I just put the little extra ones over here. So I turned the oven off. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. I hope that bottom crust gets done, even though that pan was in between. But I'm gonna try some of this hot honey. This hot honey seems to be all the rage now. It's even on a pizza here. I think I was talking to y'all about that in my last video, the one that went up today. But yeah, so I'm gonna try this on one of the biscuits with a little butter. Let's see. All right, so we got the biscuit here. I'm just gonna put a little of my Kerrygold butter on it and just drizzle. Oops, dang. I should have let that sit for a minute. Oh no, this biscuit is hot, melting the butter. I love these flaky biscuits. They have been my favorite since I was like young. My godmother used to have these all the time when I was young. That's a football game in the background. It's Sunday, y'all. Wallace is gonna football me to death. Steelers don't play today. Guess they play Thursday. All right, a little safety thing. I hate these things. They're necessary, but I can never get them off with ease. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. See, I've been speaking negative stuff today for no reason. I need to quit that. Came off easy. All right, drizzle a little of this honey. Let's see what it tastes like. All right, I've gotten dressed, y'all, but I still look a mess. But I'm gonna let y'all. See, there I go saying let y'all. I'm gonna share this taste with y'all, not let y'all watch me taste it. I'm gonna share it. Okay, let's see. I haven't tasted enough. Let me try it on this side. I got a little more over here. It's good. Wallace, you want to try this? Wallace. I don't know where he went. He missing out. You want to try this? Biscuit with a little hot honey?
Oh, hot honey biscuit.
I'll say. Why are you making that face? You like that?
That's different.
Mm-hmm. You can have the rest of that.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Okay, so it's out of the oven. Everything looks good. I'm gonna get a piece. The only thing I'm concerned about is that bottom crust. And I don't know. I don't know if it's done or not. I don't know. I don't feel like it's done enough for me. The bottom crust, that's all. So we'll see. We'll see. I should have just stuck to what I knew. But anyway, there you go. We'll see how it tastes. I'll let y'all know. Well, Wallace will let y'all know. Happy Monday morning, y'all. In my workout clothes, headed to the gym upstairs. Gotta get my workout in. I have not been doing what I need to do as far as that at all. And there's no excuse because I just left my bedroom and look how quickly, gotta step over the puppy gate. Look how quickly, out. Okay. I just knocked the whole puppy gate down. Should I start this over or keep this in the vlog? I think we're gonna keep it in the vlog. Oh my goodness. Vlogging about real life, right? So, real life. All right, so I just left my bedroom. Now, let's see how quickly we get to the gym. And you will see how there's absolutely no excuse for me to be not working out. We're at the gym, y'all. I should be up here every day, and that is the plan. I am officially on my zone. No excuses. I have too much going on to like not exercise and do what I can, because it's event after event, banquet after banquet, gala after gala, eating and drinking and being merry. I need to work out. And y'all see that short walk? I'm already out of breath. I had tucked this in a little bit because this is big. I have my scarf on too, so I'll probably just do that because I have to have something on my head when I exercise so it doesn't get all sweated out, since I have it in the silk press right now. But yeah, it just makes no sense. There's just been excuses. Like, I have a banquet in Dallas tonight. There's gonna be food, dessert, all that. I need to at least be working out because I don't want to have to deprive myself every time I go somewhere. So everything in moderation, but working out. And I know abs are made in the kitchen. It makes more progress when you're eating right. But the thing is, I don't eat really, really poorly. That's the truth. Like, I don't do a lot of sweets. If I do sweets, I'm usually just going to take a bite and I'm done. Yeah, I don't eat really poorly. So I know it's the exercise that's missing. And yeah, sometimes I don't eat exactly what I should eat, but eating isn't my biggest problem. It's the combination of everything. So yeah, we're going to get a little workout in as soon as I get my breath back from walking to the gym. So y'all, you see Jethro Bodine in there trying to do his thing. My deep freezer done went out. And thank God, I wanted to make a sausage. And Wallace teases me all the time because I don't know why we have so many sausages. I like sausages. So I went to the refrigerator freezer to get a sausage out, and it was only Kaneka and Boudin. And I'm like, no, I just want like a regular sausage, like a hot link. So luckily, I went into the deep freezer, got my bag of sausage out, and I'm like, they were cold, but they were soft. And I'm like, wait a minute, these should be like brick hard. No ice in the freezer, everything thawed out. That could have been a mess because we have a banquet we're going to tonight. So I wouldn't have been cooking dinner tonight. If the sausages would have been in a regular refrigerator freezer, I would have never gone in that deep freezer. And can you imagine the smell? Like, there's ground meat in there, there's chicken in there, there's steak in there. That would have been horrific because who knows? It's just the two of us. I may not have gone in the deep freezer this week. I mean, I can't say for sure. So yeah, needless to say, your girl gonna be cooking the next couple of days. Chicken strips for everybody. chicken and dumplings for everybody, sausages for everybody. Wallace had made me go through the deep freezer not too long ago, so it wasn't packed to the rim like it normally is. But yeah, the freezer went out. But this freezer has done us well. We have been in this house for going on 10 years, I guess about 8-9 years. And we actually bought that deep freezer used from an old friend for $100. So I don't even know how old it was when they were getting rid of it, because they were moving and weren't going to move the deep freezer because they were moving out of state. So they might have had it for 10 years for all I know. So it has definitely served us well. And it was so funny because they just happened to be moving at the same time we were moving. So we literally got it within the first month or so of being in this house. So yeah, it has served us well. But Wallace has not been able to fix it, because at first he thought maybe it just accidentally got turned off, and that wasn't the case. Then he thought maybe it was a plug, so he brought an extension cord or whatever, tried to plug it in somewhere else, and that wasn't the case. So I think it done gone on home. But it just served us well. Do we need to replace it, babe? Or do we even need a deep freezer anymore? Look. See this thing, raggedy. It's been around. It's seen brighter days, but it's clean. We got salmon in here, but it's not too bad. We could have had a lot more waste, and I'm gonna cook as much as I can. Like the wings, I'll try to cook those, because once I cook stuff I can refreeze it again if I need to, but it's not really even enough in here to worry about. Now my scallops, definitely, see, and they're still a little bit frozen, but yeah, I got some good old bay scallops in here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here. Ground meat. But I'm going to cook as much as I can. But yeah, there's still going to be some waste. Oh well. Y'all, we got stuff in here. This sausage, 2015. Crazy. Crab legs, 2020. This meat, I don't know.
2017.
Huh?
2017.
Yeah. Clearly we don't need a deep freezer. All of this stuff, we're not throwing it away because the freezer went out, because it's all still cold and salvageable. We're throwing it out because it's all pre-pandemic. Oh gosh, y'all. What's wrong with me? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I am low-key hoarding.
Before we did that last one clean out somewhat.
Oh, how much other stuff? Yeah, because he just had me clean it out.
Y'all was had bagels.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I am like this. And I hate to waste, which is why I'm like this. But then you end up wasting.
Borderline.
Anyway.
Borderline.
Shut up. Alexa, mute. We have Below Deck on. Do y'all watch Below Deck? I love Below Deck. But anyway, we just got back from the U.S. Indian Chamber of Commerce banquet. It was a different type of experience. I'm going to insert a little of the footage of it right here. But yeah, it was different. We got to taste some nice Indian cuisine. So the main meal was just regular. Like I had salmon and asparagus, and Wallace had chicken and asparagus.
Come on.
What's he doing?
Try to lick the floor.
Oh, because something dripped. But the appetizers were Indian cuisine. They were really good. There were a couple that I loved. Like the sauces were really good. But yeah, it was a different kind of event. Greg Abbott was the speaker. And I'm the type of person that I can sit in a room and listen even if I don't agree with everything or whatever. You know, it's not that big of a deal to me. But it did kind of turn into a campaign speech. What did you say those speeches are called?
Stomp speech.
Stomp speeches. So, yeah, and he was asked if he was going to announce his run for the presidency tonight, which he did not. But sat at the table with some wonderful people.
By anybody anyway when the guy made it.
I know, and like they had to tell people to stand up and clap and be quiet. I was like, dang. I don't know. It was weird. But we sat at the table with some really awesome people. So I love that, you know, meeting new people, making new connections. So yeah, it was a different event. It was in Dallas, so it was quite a drive. But the hotel it was in was really nice. Yeah, so that was that. It was cool. The dessert was awesome. But y'all, you know how when you go to these kinds of events, they'll have like different desserts, usually like 2 choices of desserts, and they kind of put them at every other seat. Well, theirs was a little unbalanced because normally you go and it's like maybe a chocolate cake versus a vanilla cheesecake type of thing. Y'all, they had these little personal chocolate fudge cakes in this, well, I'm sure y'all just saw it in the thing, but it had like a mousse shell. I don't know, it was really good. Very rich, like dessert. But the choice at the other seats was a bowl of berries. And so, or a cup of berries. And so first of all, one of the guys at the table was like, oh, are these communal berries? Like he thought they was just like a palate cleansing snack and was just gonna sprinkle some on his plate before dinner was served. I guess he thought because surely these berries are not dessert. So then people were like, no, the berries go with your cake. Like, you know, you eat the chocolate cake and the berries. But then a bunch of people was like, well, I don't have a cake. So no, it was either or. Either you got the chocolate cake or you got the berries. So everybody at our table wanted the cake. So they asked one of the ladies who was working the dining, the serving the food, hey, we need 3 more chocolate cakes at our table. And she was like, oh no, that's all there is. It's either the berries or the cake. We can't bring everybody cake. Oh, it was hilarious. So they ended up finding an empty seat and got a cake from there. And a couple of people split their cake. Of course, me and Wallace split our cake or whatever. But it was so funny. And then I ended up asking for coffee with my dessert. They brought me coffee and it was in a Starbucks cup. So then everybody wanted coffee. But by the time they asked for it, Greg Abbott was about to speak, so wasn't nobody moving. So they never got their coffee. So I got my Starbucks, and it was really good. But yeah, it was a good event. So
I think we're about the freezer, just a smaller one.
A smaller freezer.
And I'll have the key to it. Everything's got to be approved by me to go.
Well, whatever you put in the freezer, make sure you're the one cooking it. But so I am going to invite the kids over tomorrow, I guess, and cook up this food because I have a bunch of like chicken wings, boneless chicken breast strips. So there was still a lot of stuff that wasn't 15 years old. I can't believe that sausage was best if used by 2015. Wallace is like, am I reading this right? Because did we even live here in 2015? That sausage came from the old house. Y'all pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. We had, that ham was from Costco, and we haven't had a Costco membership in about 2 years. I'm getting ready to get another one. But I hate to waste, so I have to figure this out. And I know what happens is, like ground meat, sausage, all of that stuff I use on a pretty regular basis. But what happens is I don't feel like digging in the freezer to look for it, so I just buy it again. So I have another appointment to get my hair done. I can't wait. I mean, this is lasting. If I knew how to do my hair, it would still be super cute. But I still just been pin curling it at night. But anyway, I'm going to put y'all down. Let y'all rest for the evening. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Well, not go to bed, but get in the bed, do some work on the laptop. Wallace has a meeting tomorrow morning. I have a meeting tomorrow afternoon. And that is it. And then I'll be cooking. So maybe we'll do some cook with me. And the thing is, I need to put in a grocery order to go with some of the stuff I'll be cooking tomorrow. Like I need my chicken fry. I need some peanut oil. So yeah, anyway, I'll see y'all in the morning. Hey tribe, good morning, happy Tuesday. So I just had groceries delivered. I made a small order last night because I got a lot of cooking to do. Y'all know the freezer went out. So I put out the invitation to my daughters and my grandkids. Y'all need to come over tonight and eat because we got a lot of food. But I needed, a couple of little odds and ends to make complete dishes. So I got some chicken dipping sauce, some buttermilk, because I'm going to soak my chicken strips in this. I guess I should tell y'all what I'm making. I am going to be making some wingdings, some chicken strips, some spaghetti, French fries, broccoli, and what else are we making? That's just about it, I think. Some yeast rolls, which that's not a big deal. They were the frozen ones. I just got to put them in the oven. But yeah, so I needed some stuff. So yeah, I'm going to be soaking my chicken strips in this buttermilk. I'm getting ready to do that now so that they can soak for a little while, season them, put them in the buttermilk. Dipping sauce, spaghetti sauce. And y'all know spaghetti and fried chicken and spaghetti and fish is a thing in some places. One of my friends, I think Vonda, was that you who used to make spaghetti as a side with your chicken or your fish? But yeah, so we going to have spaghetti as a side tonight. Yes, I use butter flavored Crisco with my peanut oil when I fry my chicken. Don't knock it till you try it. The flavor is wonderful, not super buttery, and it comes out a beautiful golden brown. So yes, of course, I needed some Old Bay for my chicken. Got some chicken fry mix, the Southern buttermilk from Zatarain's. I've never tried this before, but I have some of my other one in there too that I normally use, but I have so much chicken to fry, I just figured we would mix it up a little bit. Needed some spaghetti, and then I bought potatoes because was heavy like on the dishes, but not like a side. So, you know, just got some potatoes so the kids can have some French fries with their chicken strips and whatever. So yeah, your girl's gonna be cooking. I'm trying to think if that's even it. I have some like side dishes, apple tartlets that I had gotten from, what is the name of that place? Hold on. Yeah, caramel apple tartlets from Omaha Steaks. Then I have some twice baked potatoes from Omaha Steaks. So I'm gonna cook this, they're gonna eat, and they're gonna take food home because I don't want to waste. So I'm glad they were available to come over today, because I told my husband it would be more of a travesty for me to not only waste the food, but buy extra stuff and cook it, and it's just the two of us, and so we still end up throwing it away, and I spent even more money. We're still on the fence as to whether we're going to get another deep freezer. Wallace is pretty much feeling like we should, and we do shop at Sam's. I'm getting ready to renew my Costco, but we're thinking we may get a smaller one, because I felt a little bit, oh, I'm getting hiccups, a little bit like a hoarder, y'all, when we went through that deep freezer. And it wasn't really like hoarding per se, and I'm not making an excuse, but what happens is you put stuff in the deep freezer. It's not like the upright where you can just see what's in it. Things go to the bottom. It is super cold in there. You don't feel like digging through it, so you forget what's in there. Like we had T-bone steaks in there, ground beef in there, crab legs. Y'all saw all that stuff. I definitely would have used that had I known it was in there, remembered it was in there. And there is nothing in there that I probably haven't rebought 20 times since it was in there. That sausage was from 2015. Now, y'all know we done had some sausage since 2015. So I don't have room anywhere for like an upright double door freezer, which would be better. It's just more functional. So I don't know. Do y'all have any tips or tricks on how to keep your freezer organized, like where you can see stuff? I don't know. I'm just feeling like we don't need one, but he makes a good point that when, you know, we shop at Sam's. So I don't know. I'm just going to have to do better. Maybe I'll keep a list on the outside of the freezer with the magnet and like check off what I'm putting in there. So then when I go grocery shopping, I'll know what I have and put the date. That's a lot of work, but it's worth it because we easily threw away $300 worth of food, easy. Not counting, you know, what I'm still gonna cook, because y'all only saw one bag. It's a big deep freezer and we've had it for years. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I have a Zoom meeting at 2:30 and they just gonna get the house dressed. I am gonna take my hair down, of course, but that's all I have today, work-wise, as far as interfacing with someone. I did all my posts, did my LinkedIn, got my Facebook group. Don't forget to join the Facebook group, y'all. It is growing, so it is 15 to life. I will always have the link in the description box, but I'll put it here on the screen as well. There's some things brewing in that group, so I'm looking forward to that. So I posted in the group for today, welcome the new members. We're up to like 100 members, so that is awesome. People in the group are inviting other people, but yeah, I took care of all that this morning. And yeah, so I'm just gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen because I had already started that, and then the groceries came. So I'm gonna get these put away, or at least put to the side, because I'm using all this today, so I'm not gonna put it away, but get it put to the side so I can finish cleaning up so that I can start cooking. So I'll pick y'all up maybe when I'm cooking, but definitely when the grandbabies get here and y'all can see the spread. All right, y'all, the cooking marathon is beginning. I had this grass-fed organic ground beef. Not gonna let it go to waste, so we're going to make some spaghetti. I got the water going, or on, with some garlic and olive oil for the spaghetti noodles. And then I'm also gonna chop up some of these sausages that I had in the freezer and add those to the spaghetti. I normally don't put this kind of sausage in spaghetti, but we're doing it today. So let me get this ground meat in here. I hate that you can't really wash ground meat. Y'all see all that stuff in that pantry? Let me close that door. I got too much stuff, don't judge me. Alright. So I got the ground meat going. So it's on low. So I'm going to chop up these sausages, beef sausages we had in there. And I'm just going to chop these up and add them. These are already cooked. You know, most link sausages cooked. You're really just warming it up. So I'm just going to start chopping these up and then put them in when the ground beef is just about done for our spaghetti side dish. Because normally I'll put ground Italian sausage in my spaghetti. But there wasn't no ground Italian sausage lost in the whole deep freezer death. So, all right, let me start mixing up this ground beef. I'll be back. All right, y'all, so I still have a sausage left, but I don't want it to be just like sausage and sauce because that ground beef packet was kind of small, so we're gonna make it do what it do. Maybe I'll fry up that other piece of sausage with breakfast tomorrow or something. I know I'm not going to be able to use every single thing. But I hate to waste. While this is getting the deep fryer together.
Got more of that Crisco stuff?
Yeah, there's Crisco. I didn't get the sticks this time because the can was on sale. Alright, so we got that cooking. One more sausage left. Why do I smell gas? The only thing on, y'all, I love having a gas stove, but it also terrifies me at the same time. Because the only thing that's on is what should be on. But I hate when I can smell it. Alright.
So what is the menu for this evening?
We are having spaghetti, chicken wing wings, chicken strips, and chicken strips soaked in buttermilk, and french fries.
Oh, we go around there.
You know what? Shouldn't he be glad that he has a wife who does not like the waste? But instead, I made fun of. And the kids are coming to eat. And luckily, some of the things that I have to cook are some of their favorite things, like french fries and chicken strips. So I always break my spaghetti in half, y'all. And I always boil the noodles first and put some olive oil and garlic in it. But you don't want to put the noodles in there before the water starts boiling because then they're just soaking up all that water. I mean, this ain't really a cooking video, but still. It's hard to know how much spaghetti. It smells good in here. Alright, now gonna add this spaghetti sauce. I got some tomato, basil, garlic, and some 4 cheese. So I'm just gonna put this in there and let all that marinate for a while till the spaghetti's done. So I'll pick y'all up when I do the chicken. The chicken has been soaking in buttermilk, just a part of the chicken strips, because I'm hit or miss with that when I soak them in the buttermilk. Like sometimes they turn out great, and then other times my breading or whatever gets like too doughy, so I didn't do them all like that. But I had so many, I soaked some of them in the buttermilk, and I seasoned the buttermilk before I put them in there. So it should be good. I'll show y'all. Alright, so we get ready to start with the chicken, and this is what I use most of the time, this Louisiana seasoned crispy chicken fry. I added seasoning to it one time accidentally, and it was way too salty for us, so you don't need seasoning, but I do add black pepper to it because I like my chicken heavy on the black pepper. So, Alexa, mute. Because it's loud in here. I got the dishwasher going. I have a bad habit of loading the dishwasher and then waiting forever to start it, which is ridiculous because these dishes been in here since this morning. But anyway, yeah, I'm heavy on the black pepper, but I love this thing, y'all. Wait till y'all see my shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Love it. Where are they? So this is my first batch of chicken strip, which has kind of been just sitting in the seasoning all day. I seasoned them this morning. So the way this thing works, you take this little doodad and you put it in here, and then you lay your chicken on top and then shake it up, and then that way the excess drops back down. So I'm just gonna lay my chicken strips across here. Spaghetti's done. I'll show y'all the finished product. Put as many of these on here as I can get on here. Rinse my fingers because I am salmonella fearful. No cross-contamination in my kitchen. Then you just put the lid on. Make sure it's snug or you will have flour everywhere. Just shake them up. Isn't that neat? I can't even, I've had this forever. I think I got it at IKEA though, but like years ago. And you just kind of bang it on here, all the excess. And voila, all your chicken is battered. So I'll be throwing this in the fryer in a minute, y'all. Spaghetti is done. I don't usually mix my spaghetti until it's like, you know, the leftovers. But I'm just trying to really clean as I go, and the least amount of pans and stuff left over, the better. But it looks good, right? I'm excited. Sausage is in there. So one big pan of spaghetti. It's gonna get eaten. My grease is ready, and I put the basket in first when I'm doing like chicken and fish or whatever, because if you put everything in the basket and then drop it down, things tend to stick together. So I like it in there and let the basket get heated for a couple of minutes, and then I drop my stuff in there. These are gonna be good, y'all. First batch out. Look at that golden brown. One of many. So the first batch of chicken tenders looks great. Second batch is in there. I'm not going to do the third batch that are soaking in the buttermilk until, oh, you scared me, until last, because it's going to get all, you know, in my batter stuff here. So I'm just adding a little more of the chicken fry and a little more pepper. Mix that up a little bit. A little more pepper, because these are going to be the wingdings. And these have been sitting today with the seasoning. I put the Creole seasoning on here, Old Bay, and lemon pepper. So these should be really good. And I'm just going to put these on the little tray the same way. I have some tilapia in there too, but I don't think I'm going to bother to cook that today. We might have it tomorrow, or I'll see if Jasmine wants to take some home. I don't know if she makes tilapia. But I think we're going to have plenty of chicken for one day. And we're home tomorrow. I have like an 8:30 event tomorrow morning, a breakfast event, a women's symposium. But that's all I have outside of the house tomorrow. So I'm sure the kids will eat plenty of these chicken fingers and stuff, where Wallace and I can make the tilapia tomorrow. Or tell them to come back to dinner tomorrow. Back more too. They ain't gonna turn down food unless they really got something to do. You know how that is with the young families. Alright, so I'm gonna shake this up. And we'll be putting these in there. And I'll pick y'all back up when I do the buttermilk one so we can see how that turns out. But this is fun. I mean, not fun, but I'm just glad that the food's not going to waste. Because imagine if we would have been out of town or something, babe. The house would have been smelling horrible. All this carcass rotten. All right, shaking these up. So I'll let y'all see how they turn out. There I go saying let y'all get, you know what I mean. So now it's time for the chicken strips that were soaked in the buttermilk. So that's how they looking. Gonna put the rest of my chicken fry in here because these will really have a lot stick to them. And of course more black pepper. And I pretty much season these the same way with the lemon pepper, Old Bay, and the Cajun seasoning. Now back to my tray. And I'm just gonna lay these across. I may need to flip these in the process, I don't know. Because the buttermilk makes them like super sticky. So, but you know they always say buttermilk batter. And I didn't even need to open that other thing of chicken fry. And that box of chicken fry I had already used it once before. So if you get the big box, a little goes a long way, especially if you're using something like this because all the excess shakes down. But of course you can't reuse it because of cross-contamination. So you end up throwing away most of it, which is fine because ain't nobody getting sick over here from reusing flour. I don't like the waste, but I ain't that cheap. All right, let me rinse my fingers. And show y'all how I got them laying in there. I'm excited. And I don't do chicken tenders a lot. I prefer chicken on the bone to cook and to eat. And to cook is just a little easier because the bone allows the chicken to cook a little faster. But when you're doing the chicken strips with the chicken breast, it's not always even. Some parts of it are thicker than the others, so you really have to pay attention when you're cooking because the last thing you want is some undone chicken. So I'm really gonna have to shake this. I'm having fun making this vlog, so I hope y'all having fun. Make sure I shake it all out of the bottom and get these nicely coated. I've been frying chicken most of my life. Oh yeah, so they're nice and coated. But you can tell the difference in how the, you know, chicken fry batter is. It's more like that look of like KFC's crispy. So I'm just spreading them out because they kind of lump together, and then I'm gonna shake it up again. But see, they're pretty nicely coated. But I'm gonna shake them up again. But you see why, if you're doing the different ways, definitely do these last because this flour is not gonna be good for another go round. All right, I'll let y'all know how they turn out. All right, y'all, look at that chicken. Don't play with her about frying no chicken. Now, I know last time I fried chicken with y'all, I burnt it up because I got caught on the phone with my friend. But that's how my chicken usually looks. About to throw these potatoes in the fryer, and we're gonna eat good tonight. Good and unhealthy, but good. I was getting ready to drop them potatoes and then remembered I still have my buttermilk ones to put in here. So we gotta do these buttermilk chicken. I ain't never fried so much chicken in one evening, but yeah, they're coated
pretty nicely. So we're just gonna drop them in this here Earl. I'll let y'all know how they turn out. So here are our strips that were soaked in the buttermilk, and they're just a little darker, and I think that's just because of the buttermilk, but I broke one open, you can tell. Nice and juicy, some good chicken strip here. Just put the first batch of fries in. I'm in the home stretch, but that look good. Then we got our dipping sauces over here. I think I showed y'all this with my little haul, but yeah, we're gonna eat good. All right, y'all, so the gang has arrived. Say hey.
Hi.
Hi, they're going to wash their hands and take part in Chicken Palooza.
What?
Chicken Palooza. Make sure you wash your hands with soap.
Ooh. I got here first. Get some soap, y'all.
All right, plates are made. Chicken, spaghetti, French fries, chicken 3 ways.
Bring a golden brown around here.
Okay, I'll explain. So did y'all like May's dinner?
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing?
Chicken and the fries and the spaghetti.
Oh, so you liked everything. What did you like?
Chicken and eggs.
You liked the chicken. Okay, so you liked everything too? Very
What you like, Blair?
The ice cream that we didn't have.
Oh, she put a demand in.
Yeah.
She making a request for next time.
Oh, Lux, I gotta feed you, Lord. Well, you did have a little chicken. All right, y'all be good. Bye. Love
Y'all be
you.
safe. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Bye, y'all. So we are wore out. Those little visitors are a trip. Oh my goodness, so much energy and just so much going on in those little tiny little bodies. How do you have so much going on? But those are my grandbabies, y'all. Y'all haven't seen them in forever. So yeah, now we have to clean up, put our house back together. So I'll see y'all in the morning.
I always give away too much. It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart. No, little by little here.